Hey everybody, welcome to Bestie Book Reviews. I'm here with my bestie Mandy.
And I'm here with my bestie, Jessica.
So this is the video that we both dread making when it's our turn. This is the video that may destroy our relationship one day. So this is convincing my bestie to read. This is where we convince the other one, one of us convinces the other one to read in a trope that they typically don't choose for themselves. And poor Mandy's scared because it's my turn to convince her. Aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have I
And I
told you
know,
lately how much I hate age gap?
and I know we had talked about dark rom-com. I realized I didn't have enough dark rom-com, so I promised
I
that
know
is
you kept
coming.
teasing me with that.
I know, but I didn't have enough. I think I said I needed 2 more maybe because the ones I've read I didn't like it, and vice versa. I just haven't been in the mood for it. So today's video, are you ready for this?
No, not at all.
You
I
know,
have no clue what this is going to be.
this is Fated Mates. I've had some people asking for it, and I was like, that is easy. I can do that.
Okay.
So this is like all over the board. Everyone except for one has audio. You will survive this. I promise. It's not all a megaverse. Honestly, I don't think
I will
anything is
survive.
Omegaverse. Let
Wow.
me see. I'm not even sure
Okay.
any of them are Omegaverse. One ish, not really. No. So,
Is
no,
Tormented Omega on this?
no,
Damn it.
because she's not their fated mate. But that
Everyone
is
keeps.
coming up in a different one. I'm working on a dark Omegaverse video. Do not read that, okay?
Okay, good. Well, people
Okay.
keep telling me to read it because it's so angsty.
Yeah, but I do have I'm working on a dark Omegaverse one. I just need to sit down and look through all my Omegaverse and figure out which ones were dark. So that is one that will be coming up, I promise.
Okay.
And I'm also working on a Rejected Mates one too. So guys, let me know which one you want first. So.
And everybody raised their hands and said, dark rom-com.
Okay, so are you ready to get started? I know you are. So excited. Okay.
Oh, but
But
first,
first,
everyone should hit that subscribe button so you can get all of these fantastic book recommendations all the time, as well as be entered to win our next giveaway, which is
the Coveted cover special edition of Celia Aaron's The Cloister Trilogy bind up. So this is all 3 books in one gorgeous, if I do say so for myself, bind up that makes it looks like stained glass. It's going to be raised, like the edges, like all the black lines that make the stained glass are all raised. You'll be able to feel them. It's all pretty. And there's lots of art. It's going to be fun. You're going to want it. And only one lucky subscriber wins it. But you got to be subscribed to the channel. So make sure to hit that button.
yes.
Okay. Ready, Freddy?
One quick question. If you had to tell only one trope for that book series, what would it be? Or trilogy?
Well, obviously it's dark. This is the dark romance box. It is a dark
Yes, but
cult romance where the heroine is trying to figure out how her sister was murdered after she joined the cult. And so she infiltrates the cult, joins the cult as a maiden.
okay.
So, yes. Okay. Very twisted. Okay. Now are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. All of these
Plus, I
books have
could
audio.
distract you with something else.
I know. I will tell you which book doesn't have audio when we get to it, but everything else does. So just Okay, so the first book I have on the list is Desire in His Blood by Zoe Draven. So yes, this is Alien, but it's vampire Alien, and it's not like an alien. Like it doesn't feel like Ice Planet Barbarians. Like we've been established as humans on this planet for a very long time. And we share it with the Kylor, and the Kylor are like a vampire type alien that lives on this planet. And so Gemma is the daughter to a wealthy merchant who lives nearby. And her father ends up selling her off to Azur, who is like the head of his brothers. He is the leader. He's like the king of these guys. And he sells her off because the dad owes gambling debts. And so Azur takes her to his place. He's not happy about this, but something happens where he smells her blood and he realizes that she is his fated mate. He's not really thrilled about that. He is mean. He is horrible. He's gruff. She doesn't understand anything about his world. And then she is thrown into it. So she is taken from all that she has known and thrown into his world. But the minute he smells her blood, he's like, that's my fated mate. And it's the whole thing. Okay. I loved all of these guys, just so we know. Okay. So there's one. number 2 on my list is Twisted Fate by Liz Hamilton.
Oh my gosh.
You better, it's not a love triangle. I know you think it's a love triangle. It is not a freaking love triangle. So this is a dystopian romance that Liz wrote, and it is about Emery. So Emery is, okay, so in this world, there are searchers and there are settlers. Okay. Everybody has a fated mate, or there are fated mates in this world. But finding your fated mate is like finding a needle in a haystack. And the way you find your fated mate, though, is by touching the skin of somebody. Like it's through touch. And so people in this world walk around with short sleeves on, and as you're like just walking down the road, people are just like rubbing up against you the whole time. Emery is a settler. She chose to get married. She was in a very bad situation where she was rescued, and that rescuer is now her husband. He was a little bit older than her, and they waited until she was old enough to get married, and it's a whole thing. She loves him. She is settled down and married to him, and she is no longer looking for her fated mate. And so one day, she's a professor or whatever. She goes for, I think for like lunch, she goes to a deli or something, and a door opens, she gets knocked down. This guy reaches out to help her up, and that is Theo. And that is, the minute they touch, that is her fated mate, and she knows it. But she's in a committed marriage. So they go to this place to try to undo the fated mate situation. But can they undo it? And as fated mates, you live longer once you find your fated mate. So it's like a whole thing. Okay. Okay, I got another one. I got more.
I hope you have a few more.
I got a few more. Yeah, I do. Okay, so then I have Her Second-Hand Mate by Daria T. Rowan. This is about Penelope and Dominic. So in this world, they are shifters, but we never really see them shift. Let's just put it that way. We might see them shift a little bit. I don't think so. So the mate bond can happen twice in this world. And Dominic has lost his mate. His fated mate died. And one day he comes to visit Penelope. I can't remember if she was he's visiting her pack. Her dad is like in charge of their pack. She's higher up. And the mate bond clicks for a second time for him with Penelope. But Dominic was in love with his wife. He was in love with his mate, and he doesn't want a second mate. There's an age gap. She's a lot younger than him. She's a lot more naive. He's, you know, he doesn't want it, but it's clicked and he doesn't have a choice. And so there's a lot of angst and there's a lot of hurt in this situation. And I can't remember if there was anything else. Hold on. Yeah, he has a really hard time getting over his first mate. So this one gets really, really angsty. Okay? I know you've been looking for some angst.
I know. I love angsty, so I did make that as a note.
Yes. Okay. The next one I have is one that I recently read, and this is His Stolen Queen by S.T. Moores. This is her new vampire romance. And this is about Alice and Acheron. There's not audio for this one yet. Maybe there is. I think there is audio for this one. This is the one I thought didn't have audio, but now that I'm thinking about it, no, it doesn't, because I physically read it. Never mind, I lied.
I'm looking it up. It does not look like it has audio.
Okay, so this is the only one that you have to physically read. Okay, so Acheron is our vampire. He is like the king of vampires. And in their world, if your heart starts beating, that signifies that your fated mate has been born. And so one day he's literally in the middle of an orgy when his heart starts to beat. And he's like, what is that noise? Does anybody else hear that noise? What's his heart starting to beat? And that signifies that Alice has been born. Now, this world has, all of the paranormal creatures. And so he doesn't even think that she could be human, because humans are like the lowest on the totem pole. Alice ends up going into foster care. She meets her foster brother that she has for a very short period of time before she's moved out of their house. They're not foster siblings for very long, but they stay within the same school district and they stay close. And so she is human. She's got this foster brother that they become very close. Acheron gets some visions of her future, or of what's happening with her over the 18 years of her growing up. Like, he sees her on certain events, like her graduation, her high school graduation, and he can feel some of her emotions. So he knows like she's okay wherever she is. But then one day he sees her on her wedding day and he loses it. And he gives up just gives up looking for her until he's out on the town one day and catches her scent, and then like there she is, and he finagles it to where she's like a big time interior designer, and so he plays the part of a wealthy businessman who needs a designer and brings her into his orbit. But she's married, like she's happily married, but she's his fated mate. So, and the bond's there for both of them, and he'll get over the fact that she's a dirty human. He's fine with that eventually. So there's that. Okay, then I should have two more, right? Was that four?
Yes.
Okay. The next one I have is one that I've wanted you to read for a very long time.
Oh, no.
This is Fire in His Blood by Ruby Dixon. This is the post-apocalyptic dragon series. This is about Claudia and Cal. I think his name was Cal, if I remember right, but I know hers is Claudia. So the apocalypse has happened. World has fallen apart. Basically, a rift has opened up in the sky, and these big old golden dragons came on through. There's some red dragons too, but these big old golden dragons came on through, and they destroyed the earth. And so Claudia is barely making it. She is living in, like, they have these little forts all over. She's in Dallas, I think, or she's in Texas somewhere. But they have all these forts in the Texas area, and that's where all the survivors are. And it is like a huge no-no to go out and scavenge the areas, and that is what she does. And then she'll sell the parts because they're starving. Like, she's living with her sister and her best friend. Her best friend's having to sell her body to make ends meet, and they just do not want the sister to have to do that kind of thing. The sister has a medical situation too, and so she's caught scavenging, and the governor has given her an option to either go to prison or to help them out, basically, with this little situation. So she feels coerced to help them out, and that means that she has to put on this red dress, and she is dragged up to the top of this building that is open, and she's tied there as bait for the dragon because they like red. She's got red hair. It's like a whole thing. And so when the dragon lands there, because this is the dragon that's been harassing them, all of a sudden the dragon's not there, and it's this tall golden dude. And things go from there. But they can't communicate because, different languages. So, there you go. Okay, and the last one is Wild by Dee Dee Prince. It's another one I wanted you to read for a while. So this is about Tyson and Ivy. I've talked about this one a little bit because the audio came out this year. So so this is a shifter romance. Tyson was abducted as a child by his uncle, and he's been raised in the woods away from his pack, not realizing that's what happened. Like, he's got no clue that's what happened. Over the last few years, he's lived predominantly in his wolf form, which is really not good because the wolf will take over. But he's very wild. Like, he isn't raised in society around other people, and so he has a lot of animal tendencies, which are just hot. Let's just face it, it's hot. And then Ivy is at a party with a friend, and the friend come to find out it wasn't just a party, hang out in the woods. It's an orgy. So she gets in her car and she starts to leave when she hits this wolf or big dog in the road, and the car is like hanging on the edge of this cliff, like it's about to go over. And that is when the wolf shifts into a man, and that is Tyson. And then Tyson's like, "Oop, that is my mate. Let me take that one." And he takes her back to his cabin, and he keeps her. Nicely, kind of, but he keeps her. Love it. Okay. He can spell it's his fated mate. Okay. There's your 6 fated mates. I know you are so excited. I cannot wait to figure out what you're going to read.
Oh, the decisions.
I know, so many good ones. You don't even know what to choose from.
Yep, that's what's going through my mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
I mean, I'm telling you, all of these were like 5-star. Well, I think one's a 4-star.
Okay, I have a few.
Okay.
Which one do you think which one would you be like the most shocked to find out if I didn't enjoy it? Like, which do you think I would, did you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. I'm trying to remember what I gave you for options as I was talking to him. I'd probably be shocked if you didn't like the St. Moore's one,
Okay.
just because it's more straight up vampire.
Mm-hmm.
I think you'd like the Daria T. Rowan one. I think Daria T. Rowan has audio. It might be told more in, I don't remember if it's third person or not though. Might be, but it's very angsty. So you might like that one too. Because it's just
Okay.
kind of touched on. Let me see, is it third person? I didn't write that it was third person, but it might be.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, I'll
'Cause
go with what?
I was gonna say, there's some of these, if you read it and you don't like it, I don't want to know.
Okay, well that
Okay.
doesn't make things more difficult.
No. Yeah, no.
Um, we have a quicker turnaround on this. So, and I have to go drive somewhere today so I can
Yeah.
listen to an audiobook. So
Yeah.
I would have picked Histole and Queen, I think, if I thought I would be able to
At the
read it
time.
in time, because I'm in the middle of another book that I don't want to pause it to read. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with Her Secondhand Mate, because you
Okay.
are absolutely correct. I have been like dying for some good angst. So
Yeah, and I'm about to start a book here today that's supposed to be angsty, and I'll let you know about that one
okay.
too. It's not a fated mate. It's just a person.
Oh, person. That's
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. So, okay. All right. Well, we'll be
Okay.
back after you've suffered through fated mates.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So we're back. Mandy, you read His Secondhand Mate by Daria T. Rowan. How was that for you?
I I actually enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
glad.
rate it 4 stars.
Yeah.
It
Did it?
wasn't, for me, it wasn't quite as angsty as I was anticipating. I still really enjoyed it though.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I did feel like this could be like the miscommunication trope. But it wasn't done in a frustrating way. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like, it's very understandable why these miscommunications were happening and what was going on. Where I
Mm-hmm.
think in sometimes in miscommunication tropes, you're like, you're fucking adults. Why are we just not talking?
Right.
Like, this
Right.
is so stupid. Why wouldn't you
Mhm.
ask a follow up question? You know, where this I feel like really made sense.
Did you pick up the other one?
I have not yet.
Okay. Because when we talked, you were like, hmm.
I
So,
am definitely intrigued, but we were just talking about this in our other video, which I don't know if that was part of our, I think it's in the video. We were just
I,
talking about our TBRs. Yeah, I have a lot.
yeah, me too. Too. So, all
And then I'm
right.
easily distracted by new stuff coming out. I'll be like,
Oh,
oh,
all of us.
oh,
Yes.
oh.
Exactly. It's why I have like so many Audible or audiobooks on my Kindle, but I'm constantly looking for new ones,
Yeah.
like unread ones, and I'm looking for new ones. It's a problem. Anyhow. All right. Well, let's wrap this one up then.
All right. Well, make sure you check back on Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, and sometimes Wednesdays, which I do believe our next few Wednesdays we will have videos for you. So check back.
All
And if you
right.
haven't, hit that subscribe button,
Mm-hmm.
please. We
Thanks
love
for
you.
watching. Yeah, we do. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.